Hey, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? Let's do the mic check. I'm waiting for YouTube to start the stream. Let me share the whatchamacallit? Discord. So here is Discord. Good. Audio is good. Mic check. Yeah, so let's get started. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. All right, so Jesus help us, please. Jesus help us. I think this is useless. At this point I'm going to ask yourself just to prove a point that they're refusing to debate me, which is fine. Anyone before a debate? No one, because he changed my name to what do you call it? He changed my name to attention seeker. Please notice me. Absolutely disgusting. But fine, it's whatever. All right, general. Let's post it here. Does this work? Which servers? Oh, this is the vegan cult, KFC. Let's see. Yeah, published. Discord. You know what? I don't think we're having wherever. I don't think there's any debates happening on this server. This server is dead. Wait, but let's see. Is there a debate happening? Yeah. Ask yourself is basically dead. The server is dead. There's never debates on it. The vegan cult also. I think these guys, the vegans, they're just shutting down debates. They're just they're not interested in debating. And that's it. That's why there's no debates on these servers. Let's see, KFC. No one is, or maybe it's early in the morning. Wait, Dingo. Let's see if Dingo wants to talk. Hey, Dingo. Are you alive? No, Dingo is not alive. All right, let's go to this server. So we saw this server is dead. I don't care. Okay, we had a good debate here last night. General chat, I guess. Let's see if there's anyone on the server. I don't see anyone. Oh, gaming. AFK, picnic table. I don't know what that means. Maybe these guys?
Oh, who's fucking going?
Mr. Slave.
Hey guys, anybody wants to debate anything?
Sure. By the way, I'm a bit fucking retarded, so you'll probably win. So I'm bored.
Yes!
So think of a topic, and I'll.
Oh, here. Let me post my topics.
I'm retarded. I'm fucking 17. So I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna have stats and statistics up. Just gonna be honest.
I don't debate statistics. I don't debate what's known as empirics. Like I don't care about reality. I only care
That's
about
because you're autistic.
Mr. Slave.
Yeah. So
Who's
those
fucking? Alright, that's your name. This is an odd name. That's all.
what?
It's a
I'm not.
South Park character.
Yeah, Mrs. Slave is a South Park character apparently that I was
Jesus Christ.
named after. Anyway, so can you see the topics?
Yeah.
So do you want to pick a topic? Anything you find interesting?
Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna lie, most of these I'm pretty fucking retarded. So
You can
Debate
go to
the ethics of CP.
No. Look at these, Johnson. Look at these.
Oh, I can't be asked. I don't care.
I'm a fucking retard. Jesus Christ.
Wait,
fucking
what?
My fellow countrymen, it's
What are you
lovely
gonna-
to hear you using your lives productively to look at CP. How wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
go
don't even.
on.
What the? Wait, actually, can you tell what's a moral egoism? What even is that? Like,
Moral, amoral, egoism.
Oh, fuck you. Lads, you got Google on your phone, haven't you? Fucking use Google, man. Stop
I want to hear.
bothering.
I want to hear this guy talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
There's a
So
lot.
amoral just means a means not. Moral, you know
Mhm.
what moral means, like
Yeah.
ethics. So amoral just means I don't believe, I don't accept that there is a morality, there are ethics, neither objective nor subjective. Like they don't exist in the universe, and they don't even exist in our minds.
That's
So
probably gay. I've heard all day.
So a person who says murdering is wrong is lying. Maybe he knows, maybe he doesn't know, but he's lying.
Oh, so he's lying? So there are rights and wrongs.
No, that's the point. There are no rights and wrongs. That's exactly
But
that's
lying by definition means an untruth, right? So there's correct information and incorrect information, right?
right. But
Okay,
You
so you're
can-
relying on the things you're denying.
but
There's no right and wrong. Trust me, I'm right about this.
no.
Okay.
Everybody, you guys are making noise. Like, stop the noise.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Are you moving furniture in the background? What the heck is going
No,
on?
I closed my door.
He's having a wank.
Okay. Anyway, so
Hi
a-
again.
He's gooning out in his fucking gamer chair.
So there's nothing wrong by definition in amorality. There's
Oh, so
nothing.
definitions and words have meaning.
Yeah, that's
Okay, but meaning requires telos or purpose. Right, so now you think there's purpose and meaning? So there's no good and bad?
I mean, there's no good and bad from a moral point of view. I mean, there's you can have
That's a statement that requires value judgments. That's in the realm of ethics.
So I can rape someone and they'd be morally good.
look. You can
That's what this guy's saying.
when you
Is that what you're saying?
I
Bro,
don't
don't
know.
come rape me, please. It'd be
I
too
will.
good.
Because this guy says it's all right, so I've got to do it.
I'll enjoy it too much.
No, what I'm saying is you cannot say that murder is wrong. You can say
Murder is wrong.
right. It doesn't mean what. It doesn't mean anything. Like, what do you mean murder is wrong? Why is murder
It's
wrong?
not good.
The God who created the world, right, said that it's wrong. And he tells
even
you
if
that.
even if it's true that God created the world and said that it's wrong, okay, how does that make it wrong? That's just God.
Because
said-
God is the ultimate standard in my worldview as an Orthodox Christian.
well, you're just saying that. I mean, what's your evidence?
I'm not stating that. I'm making an argument saying foundationally, if you don't,
You're just saying that.
the God that I'm putting forward.
No, you're just saying that. You don't get it. You just
Guys,
saying that.
okay,
We've already seen you don't have a system because you go, there's no right and wrong, and that's right.
No, you're just saying that.
You're just saying that, bro.
guys,
Stop.
slow down.
Stop.
Here,
My
guys.
autism. You're setting off my autism.
Guys, slow down. By the way, I'm streaming live on YouTube, so I'm only.
I can't wait. I'm going to say some words.
No, don't do
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna get banned off. I'm gonna get banned you off
Don't do that.
YouTube
Please
in
don't.
3, 2,
Do-
1.
Please don't do that. Anyway,
Oh, I thought I'd leave.
We're all too nice. I know everyone here wants
no,
to.
I mean, okay, but
Everyone's too fucking nice.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, man. You kind of lost me. Like I thought it
Yeah.
was interesting at first. You kind of lost me. It's kind of
Okay.
cool. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool. But like, you kind of lost me a little bit.
okay, we can
Like,
have a discussion, but right now it's way too noisy. One of the guys, yeah, okay, drowsy. Your mic is way too sensitive. Every time you make a bit of a sound, it's like blowing my ears off.
Is it bad for your stream?
No, it hurts my ears. It's also bad for the stream.
Leave then.
His chat's complaining, live chat's complaining. Turn this fucking British twat down. He's too
Okay,
loud.
Okay, if you don't
He's
want
getting super chats now. £5 super chat. Turn that.
Wait.
All right, that was a little bit over the top. Let's continue looking. I mean, it could be nice to have a discussion, but these guys are way too noisy and uncooperative. Maybe we'll come back if we don't find anyone else to discuss anything. Let's see this guy. Yeah, there's no one on the server usually. Moxie server is dead. All right, vegan. The vegan world. There's usually. Oh, there's no. Oh, there is a big happy room. Let's go to pig.
Mine is taking pictures of the feet in Orchard.
Hey everyone.
Yeah, I'm not down.
Does anybody want to debate me?
So,
Don't let that shit happen.
Okay, so about that, could you talk to Paige about it?
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Don't do. You don't have to.
It sounds like it's a joke or whatever, but not down.
I've never done that.
Does anybody want to debate me?
No.
Well, I have a list of topics. Maybe you don't, but somebody else
Is this
does.
like a daily thing?
Anything about the Second World War? Yeah, because I'll probably kick your ass at that.
I've never posted my feet in any channel. What do you mean?
What?
I've never posted my feet in any channel ever.
I did not bring it up. Some other person was talking about feet or something. Ugh, people.
All right, that was boring. And there's no one else. Maybe trusted? Ethical dog eater. Are you alive? No, usually when a person is alone in a room, they're not alive. Where are we? Washington, D.C., there's never anything on that. Echo chamber, there's no one here, but let's paste it. Anyone wants to debate me? Jesus Christ. Let's go to this guy. The vegan cult. General. Yeah, it's good. Is there anyone on the server? Yeah, it's too early, but maybe like the Europeans should be up. And modern day debate. That's a good server. Oh, Flat Earth. Hey, Neophyte IRL, are you alive? No one is here. Yeah, it's too early. There's no one here. No one here. So I guess it's mostly Americans that come to Discord. Where's the general chat? Oh,
I'm here. I was just had to plug in my mic.
Oh, that's good. Hey, you want to have a debate?
I'm having one with this guy in the VC chat right now, but sure. Let's have a
In the
debate.
VC chat? What do you mean the VC chat? But you're in two chats simultaneously?
I mean, this
Oh, you're
voice chat has a text chat.
Oh, so you're debating him in text? You're text debating?
Well, I mean, I guess for now, I guess he's not a. Well, you want to debate? What do you want to debate about? I feel like we'd probably agree. I heard you yesterday.
I mean,
Right.
there's many topics. I'm sure we can find something we can disagree on.
All
Here
right. To disagree on.
Here's
All
my
right.
list of topics. I mean, we can always disagree on nuance. You know, it's always important to get the details right. So, you want to go through my list of topics and tell me if you have something interesting that you find interesting. Notice the last ones. The last ones are new, so I claim that Vegan Gains is a terrorist. Ask yourself.
Gains?
Yeah.
I heard. What's going on with that guy? I don't know.
No, I'm not judging
he
him.
disappeared at one point.
No, he's online a lot. Oh, he hasn't been? I don't know. But he's a terrorist. He uses, I mean, a lot of vegans use terrorism as a tactic to recruit, like all, I guess, cults. Anyway, ask yourself, is a terrorist? The vegan teacher is definitely a terrorist. Not against me, against Cosmic Skeptic, if you know the drama over there. Greta Thunberg is an international terrorist. These are the latest ones, at the bottom. At the bottom of
Those
the
are
list.
not my.
Do you agree or disagree that these guys are terrorists?
I
Do you think
disagree. I mean,
you disagree? Which one do you disagree the most with? Greta Thunberg, the vegan teacher, vegan gains? Ask yourself.
how are they terrorists? Like one is telling you how to eat, the other one's right.
Right. Well, one is telling you how to eat. Which one tells you how to eat? The vegan teacher?
Vegan gains, right?
Vegan
Maybe.
gains. Let's see what I saw. So vegan. Let me just copy paste so everybody can see it. You know I'm streaming live on the YouTubes.
All right.
Anyway, so Vegan Gains is a terrorist. Vegan Gains calls non-vegans Nazis. Of course, calling people Nazis in the current year can have devastating effects on their lives. Hence, is effectively a terroristic tactic. Right. I mean, Vegan Gains, by calling non-vegans Nazis, that's like a scare tactic. I mean, any non-vegan, I mean, as an anti-vegan, I don't want to debate him because it could affect me in real life. And also, he writes letters. He tries to get people banned and canceled, and and then his audience, they join in. I mean, these people are they're terrorists. They use terrorism in order to terrorize whoever disagrees with them, the non-vegans. I mean, they because they think they're saving lives, right? They think that we're murdering the animals, so we're Nazis. They really think that. So,
Yeah, I
so
disagree with that. I mean,
wait, you disagree that they think that we're Nazis? He says it. He says it. He has a video with that title, explicit. He called his wife a Nazi because she fed their dog dog food. I mean, non-vegan dog food. He says it's okay to live with a Nazi, but she's a Nazi.
right. Yeah, that's some weird stuff, bro.
Look, the point is
Uh,
it's terrorism. That's the point.
Veganism is terrorism.
No, I'm not saying
Or
veganism is
okay,
terrorism. No, I'm saying
okay, yeah.
vegan gains
The
is
way,
it. Mm-hmm.
okay. The way he's forcing people to, be like him, I guess. That's what you can.
But it's not just for. I mean,
I know.
you can force, but he's using he was using terrorism. He's terrorizing people. What he's
Do you have
saying
any
is,
proof of it working though? Do you have somebody converting because of his terrorism? I feel like
I don't think I need proof. I mean you're not asking for proof. You're asking for does it actually
well,
have effect? Does
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
does terrorism actually work? That's not. I mean, in general, does terrorism work? Of course. I mean,
Of course.
We're
But then it's not terrorism because if you don't have any proof that somebody converted because of those tactics, then
no, in general, does terrorism in general work? That's the question. So I think society in general believes terrorism is very effective. That's why we fight very hard against terrorists, against terroristic methods, against people who use terror, right?
right. So are you saying that vegan gains should be should suffer some kind of consequences for this? For
I
exercising
didn't
his free
think about
speech?
that. I mean, he is a terrorist by definition. Should he be punished for that? I mean, the question is, I mean, I believe in freedom. I believe anyone should be free to do anything. I think he should be called out. I mean, people should refer to him as a terrorist until he withdraws, until he stops using these tactics, and until we see that he understands that he's a terrorist, that he's not using logic. I mean, all these people, they claim to be great debaters, but really they're terrible debaters. But it's very difficult to debate them, and on top of that, it's dangerous to debate them. So
Mm.
I mean, the community should quote punish him. I don't think he's not doing anything illegal. Calling someone a Nazi, I mean, you could claim that if you call someone a Nazi and they say punch a Nazi, so your statement could cause people to do harm. So you could be, I mean, it might be illegal in that regard. So maybe someone should press charges against him. Yeah, maybe. I mean, all that. But yeah. What do you think?
You know what? Like that particular topic,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know, like uh, I think it is what it is, right? People are gonna go see him if they want to see him, but like he's not like openly out there trying to. He's just in his own community, right? Or is he actually?
Um.
I
Yeah.
guess
No, I mean he
is it a
sits.
movement or a community? Like is he?
Wait,
You know what I mean?
he sits at home making videos. As he's making videos, he is reviewing different stuff online. When he sees something that he doesn't like, he writes a letter. He writes letters. He writes emails, and he tries to get people banned and canceled. And he calls them Nazis. Actual not. I don't know what he's. I stopped listening. To the when he says actual Nazi. I don't care because he called his wife a Nazi and he sleeps with her and he says no, it's fine. It's fine to sleep with a Nazi. Because. So he's gonna get you canceled and call you a Nazi. But if you tell him, well, your wife is a Nazi, he says, yeah, it's fine. Anyway, complete double standard. Um, but yeah, what do you want to say?
I don't know. Like it's a gray area.
It's a gray area.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
W-
maybe we should find another topic.
Sure, it's
Oh.
up to you. I mean, there's plenty of topics. Do you like the terrorism ones, or do you like other topics completely?
Are you geocentric or heliocentric?
I mean, obviously, I'm geocentric as far as what like it's all relative, as they say. I'm not geocentric. I'm not heliocentric. I'm both and neither. Just depends on. It's all relative, as Einstein said. So relative to what? Relative to the moon, yeah, I'm
Well,
geocentric. Relative to Earth, yeah, what do you call sunset? Heliocentric. Relative to the galaxy, so we have, I guess, a black hole at the center of the galaxy that determines.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but what do you think about Einstein being called like his theories are mathematical garb? Like he stole a lot of stuff from like a French mathematician. People call him a fraud, a fuzzy-haired crackpot. What do you think about that?
I never heard of this stuff. I know he was not a mathematician. I know that he had to learn math, the math of curved space. He had of curves. He had to learn it separately in order to
You can't
formalize. Hmm.
you can't you can't warp space, right? So like his whole curving space.
Well, what do you? I mean, we know space is curved. You can see it. There's so much evidence. What do you mean?
Right, it's curved.
Yeah, space is
That's
curved.
yeah,
Space,
right, but it's
yeah.
right, but it's nature, right? We can't do it ourselves. We can't. It's like a shadow. We can't warp a shadow, right?
Yes, you can. I mean, right now you are, because you have a mass, so you're warping the space around you. Of course you are. It's very tiny. It's very
Well,
minute, but you
well,
are.
a shadow is only an absence of light. It's not something. It has no properties, kind of like space.
Okay, so how is this important? I don't see how. Why are
How
you
is it
saying that?
important?
Yeah, how is this relevant to Einstein? Like Einstein says something about shadows?
I'm just saying that you can't warp space and time.
Wh-
Where one is present, that is present, and space is kind of like a shadow. Like absence of something. It's
Space is an absence of something? No. Space is a foam that can be warped. Space is a river.
oh, you said a foam, right?
Foam or
So
even a river. Space is a river. So you can view space as a liquid. And when you have like Earth, so
So
all the liquid flows or is constantly flowing into Earth. And what you feel as gravity is actually space flowing through your body. That's that's a conclusion of general
inertia.
relativity.
Yeah, masses.
What?
You're talking about inertia, right? Like mass.
No,
How
nothing
it's a
to do with
measure.
inertia. No. The Earth has mass, and that mass attracts the space around it, and the space flows into Earth. And as the space
Right.
flows through you, because you're not flowing into Earth, you're stationary, as space flows through you, you feel that as gravity pulling you down. But that's because space is flowing through your body. The foam of space, the river of space flows through you. And that so
Right.
anyway, but that's just, that's a conclusion of general relativity. It sounds bizarre, but that has to be, it can be demonstrated easily that has to be the case.
Yeah, like I'm sure like all the explanations and stuff are, but I mean the calculations, the observations are.
You don't need to do calculations. I mean, calculations you can do in order to get precise predictions, but you can get the intuition. We've done observations, and based on the observations, you can come up with directly from the observations. You can see that.
Yeah, right. But look, we
Mhm.
see space warping, right?
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
more
okay.
than warp. It's more than warping. It's flowing. Warping is too light of a word. Space is flowing.
Yeah, flowing. Okay, yeah,
Uh-huh.
well, all right. Okay, I agree with that. It's flowing, so it's a medium, right? Like you said, it's like a fluid medium,
Yeah,
like the ether.
yeah, sort of like an ether. Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, cool. Okay, that was well said. I mean,
Yeah, but you
well
need to
described.
object. Just agreeing.
Well,
I mean,
I mean, I don't agree. I mean, you called it foam, right? But foam is just another word for dielectricity. So just it's an ether, it's a medium, and I guess general relativity has their way of describing it,
no,
which is
no,
most
no,
likely not accurate. But
no, no, no. Look here. So when we look at distant galaxies, we see
okay,
gravitational lensing. Have you ever heard of the phenomenon known as gravitational lensing?
can you give it to me in a nutshell? I've heard of it, but
Let me look it up. Gravitational lensing. Yeah, here's a picture. Let me get it to you. Hopefully I'll be able to can I copy paste?
yeah, you could.
Let me copy the link. Let me paste the link. That's good.
Okay, no, it's not working. I just copied the image. Like I
Yeah.
do copy
Oh, I
image,
can
paste
copy the
image.
image.
Yeah.
Oh, copy image. Yeah, I gotta copy image. Yeah, that's it. So
Okay.
sometimes you get this effect.
What am I looking at right now?
So like a telescope looking at galaxies, these every
Okay.
dot basically is a galaxy. Every spot
Did
there
you?
is a
Okay.
galaxy.
Did you know the most accurate way to get information from outside the solar system is through radio telescope, which is not optical telescopes?
Yeah. I didn't think that
That's how
it's. I mean,
that's how deep space is observed.
yeah. Okay. Anyway, so what you see here at the center, you see a galaxy, a big galaxy. So what's that big circle around it?
I'd say a vortex, right? I don't know what's that circle around.
It's actually it's something that's behind that galaxy, and it's Anyway, it's gravitational lensing. Maybe let me find a better picture. That's a terrible picture actually.
Yeah.
A
I can't really formulate anything here.
Yeah, I understand. Because there's no good pictures online for gravitational lensing.
Okay.
I'll give you. I mean, I wish I could just share with you all the pictures, but even then, it's. I used to think that there is like straightforward pictures, but there aren't. This is a pretty good picture. Let me try and get this one.
All right.
It's
Can we
art.
sidetrack a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think we have to establish a foundation because Einstein's general relativity, I think it's the whole premise is based off light. Do you agree with that?
No, general relativity. That's like special relativity. General relativity has to do with
Oh, okay.
gravity.
Okay, gravity. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I believe
Mhm.
I believe they have a wrong explanation for gravity, but I guess we can get more.
What do you mean? You have a better explanation than general relativity for gravity?
Yeah.
All
I
right,
mean,
let's.
quantum. No, but I'm just saying quantum physics and all that. They admit that they don't fully understand electromagnetism. It's
That's
really
appeal
important.
to authority. So you just need
Right, but I'm just stating a fact. I'm not
I
appealing to
don't.
authority. I'm just letting you know that like there's still secrets out there.
You have to present your opinion. What is your opinion on any matter? I mean, what you tell me that people say, that's not even interesting. I don't care. Even if they have titles, even if these people have titles
Right, but the
after
whole
their.
premise is based off Newton's law. Okay?
What do you mean? The whole premise is based
I
on
mean
what?
the way you would describe gravity, wouldn't it be the way like Newton described gravity?
Newtonian gravity is, it's an approximation. It gives you good results to travel to the moon and to have celestial mechanics and orbital mechanics. Yeah.
I'm under the idea that we never physically went to the moon.
Oh, really? That's fascinating. You believe we never went to the moon? Really?
Oh,
I mean, I wish it were true. I wish we never had gone to the moon. It was like we wasted it like $1 trillion accounting for inflation. It was a
so
complete.
you're
Mhm.
telling me in 1969 they had the technology, and now we're more technologically advanced than ever, but we still don't like.
Right. It didn't make sense economically then. It doesn't make sense economically now if governments do it. So what you're saying is it was
The crafts,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the crafts weren't convincing. Like, it just, I don't know. I
What do
think
you
it's a
mean?
fish story.
Wait,
Um,
wait.
Uh,
No. Step by step. What do you mean the crafts weren't convincing?
I
What was
mean, if
the
you look
issue?
at the crafts that they landed on the moon with,
Okay,
like,
what's the problem with it? Where's the issue? How would you land on the moon if not the way they landed? You have a better way?
I mean, that craft doesn't look solid.
What do you mean it doesn't look solid? I mean,
I mean, are you an engineer? Like, no.
it doesn't matter. That's ad hominem and appeal to authority. So let's
Yeah.
ignore that. So just tell me how would you improve that vehicle? What exactly did it not accomplish? I mean, it looks like I never.
What
Yeah.
concrete
Mhm.
proof do you have? Because recently, I think it was on NBC,
Mhm.
it released how that the moon rocks that were given away to museums around the
Mhm.
world, like the countries,
Mhm.
well, it turned out to be petrified wood in Dutch, I think.
Petrified. I don't know what petrified wood. I don't know what your sources are. I never heard of this. I mean, as far as I know, it's well guarded since, there was always a chain of custody. So that sounds. I
Here, I'll
never
send
heard
you
of
the link.
this. I never heard of this. So let's.
And
Yeah.
they
Let's.
went to court at the Dutch
Let's.
museum. It went to court, and the guy that gave the moon rock, he
Mhm.
never showed up. He gave some kind of
What do you mean the
like it's all
guy? What
documented.
do you mean the guy?
The guy that
Only NASA went to the moon. Or maybe, it might be
well, I
that
mean, it
Russia.
has to do with NASA.
Maybe Russia also brought back some moon rocks. I don't know, but because they landed rovers on the moon, I
Was
think.
yeah. The guy I'm talking about is an ambassador. I think it's J. William Middendorf.
So, what are you saying? Explain to me what your evidence. Moon rock in museum is just petrified wood. The Dutch National. This is from NBC News. The Dutch National Museum said Thursday that one of its prized possessions, a rock supposedly brought back from the moon by USAID, is just a piece of petrified wood. Okay, so
It's a good like the guy never showed up to court, you know, right? Like that.
hold on.
And then
So what? Let's say this is a true. Fine. Let's take this story face value. What's your so? What are you trying to prove? Because of this, there was no moon landing. Because
all the moon
because
rocks can be found on Earth. Like I think it's all
no,
interplanetary. Like
no,
we've
you're
never been to
talking
the moon.
about no, you're not talking about the moon rocks. You're saying in a museum. I mean, read the title. It just happens that in a museum that was supposedly showing moon rocks, for some
Right, but
reason. Yeah,
it was supposed to be a moon rock that he
yes,
gave
I
the
understand.
guy, but it was only petrified wood.
I
And that's a
understand. So you
for a high
see,
member of society, right?
right, but that's
I understand that it's only one area. I get it.
exactly. So
Yeah.
that's, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's evidence that we never landed on the moon, but you have to compare this evidence and put it side by side next to the rest of the evidence. I mean, the very fact that they
Okay. Well, I
found,
mean,
the very fact that they found out that this is bogus and no one ever reported anything else like this, but this was reported. That means that you can rely on like whistleblowers telling you if there is an issue with the rest of the rocks, with if the landing never happened. So you're saying two
right.
donuts of seething radiation. Wait, the Van Allen probe spot an
There's
impenetrable barrier in space.
yeah, because Earth has a magnetic field,
Yeah,
like a force field, and I
yeah.
don't think we can go through that force field.
Why
Right?
not? Right now, you're walking through a magnetic force field. You don't feel it. I mean, there's barely. I mean, you're magnetically neutral and you're electrically neutral. So as you walk through magnetic fields, they basically have no impact on you. But birds, I think they have magnets built into.
Yeah, when birds are flying, they're discharging themselves of electrons. Like they're using the medium.
I don't know, but as far as I know, birds have been known to use the Earth's magnetic field in order to get the north bearing and stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
But
They can
humans,
directly travel through magnetism.
right? But humans are not. The magnetic field of Earth is not strong enough to influence.
Well, we have cryptochrome as well, but like less.
What
Yeah,
is
we only perceive
cryptochrome?
5%.
What is that?
I mean, that's what birds have to indirectly travel through
Right, but the
magnetism. They
point
see the
is,
blue and
even
they see the
birds,
blue and the red. It's more.
fine, but even the birds, they can fly right through it. And as you get away from Earth, the magnetic field
Well, they
is
use it.
fine. But as you get, but
Use
even
the
they
medium.
can fly through it. They don't get blocked by it. And anyway, and the magnetic field is
What's
weaker.
above the barrier, though?
Wait, but the magnetic field is weaker as you get away from Earth, right? The further you
I mean,
are,
Earth is massive, right? So,
but the
and
further.
it has to do with the celestial poles as well. So the magnetic field must be
Anyway,
something
but
quite
okay,
impressive.
as far as I know, these magnetic fields are too weak to influence humans.
I'm under the radon belts. It's radiation. Radiation. They'll fry you. The Russians, the mices, the monkeys, the dogs. They were all fried. Like for sure, they knew that
Fried? How do you? I think that maybe they were
the
fried.
radiation belt,
No,
the
I think
radon belt.
no, I think they were fried upon re-entry because the shields weren't good enough. The heat shields for re-entry weren't designed well enough, as far as I know.
Well, I've seen a monkey fry, and they have a similar DNA to humans, and I just can't believe that we can pass that force field or
What do
that
you mean you
radon
cannot
belt
believe it?
or whatever's up there.
What's your evidence?
There's no evidence.
No, when you say I
I
cannot
have
believe,
evidence.
what's your evidence?
There's an impenetrable barrier
How do you
spotted.
know? What's your evidence?
I mean, NASA's reporting it. They're the ones that I'm paying for them to explore for me, right?
All right,
So
so
they're
let's
reporting
see
that
what they
there's
say. So 2 donuts of seeding radiation that surround Earth, called the Van Allen radiation belts, have been found to contain a nearly impenetrable barrier that prevents the fastest, most energetic electrons from reaching Earth. Yeah, it's for high energy electrons. So as far as I know, like the sun creates solar wind.
But
Yeah.
you can go lower and see what the professors actually said.
That's I don't need to. I mean, that's good enough. I mean, the Earth magnetic field is a protective shield that protects us from
Yeah, it's a
solar.
shield.
Right, it protects us from high energy particles, especially those like solar wind, those that come from the sun, but also from cosmic rays, basically high energy particles, charged particles. The Earth's magnetic field is protecting us. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, what's after that magnetic field?
But no, the point is it's
What's
impregnate.
after Earth's atmosphere?
1
I'm
second, let
asking
me.
you.
Yeah, sure, but
I
let me.
established that there's a barrier, but what's above
Wait,
that barrier that you
no.
claim to have been to?
Hey, 1 second, let me just conclude. So when NASA says impenetrable, they mean for high energy electrons. You are neutral. You are electrically neutral. So
They didn't specify that in the headline. I
it
mean,
says at the
it was
end,
pretty
most
clear.
energetic electrons from reaching Earth. Only the most energetic electrons are blocked from reaching Earth. That's what it
Right.
says. Not even low
Okay.
energy, yeah.
Okay. Let's go see what the professor says here.
What do you mean? That's the title. All he's gonna say is just gonna explain the title. But I can explain to you
Oh,
the title.
he
It's very
describes
simple.
it more. I mean, why do you explain? I'd rather a professor, right, that actually
But
conducted the university
that's
experiment.
appeal to authority. I don't need
Appeal to
anyone to
authority.
explain.
We're dissecting the evidence. I'm not appealing to any authority.
No, you're
I'm
saying the
presenting some evidence.
professor knows more than I do. So that's
Yes.
appeal to authority. Yeah, that's appeal to authority. Just make your claim. What's your
Is that
claim?
an appeal to authority?
You
I'm
said
not
that.
saying he said this, therefore it's true. But we're just revising evidence.
Then fine, make your case. I don't care that a professor said anything. It's me and you right now. Only me and you. So you gotta let me know where I'm wrong. I'm listening. Are you reading the article now?
Okay, yeah, you're right. I should stop reading the article. Right. Okay. Well, anyways, I established that Earth has a magnetic field, right, and it's interconnected with the celestial sphere. So I don't know what that would
What's
look like, but it
what do you
would be
mean
a
it's
pretty strong force field.
w- One
But
second. So what do you mean it's interconnected with the celestial field?
yeah, there's a north and south celestial pole, right?
Okay, that's part
And
of the
they're
magnetic field,
and
but
right. Well, they connect with the Earth's axis,
they
center axis.
connect with Earth's axis? No, the north and south poles. So there's a magnetic field, I guess, from the north to the south, and
Hmm.
it's like a magnet, like a refrigerator
Right.
magnet. Nothing to do with
Right.
the
So
equator.
above her heads is the force field I'm talking about. Anyway.
But it goes through us as well. It's actually stronger as it goes through us than it
Right.
goes in
Well,
space.
you can't compare the medium, right?
What do you mean?
Like you can't compare the medium, which is not like it's air. It's not physical, like to
I
the
don't
outer shell, the circumference,
I
because
don't
there is
understand.
there's atmospheric pressure. I'm just saying I established a limit, which is the magnetic field. Like I just want you to tell me what's above that.
Above what? I don't understand honestly. What are you asking?
Above
The
above Earth's
magnetosphere?
magnetic field.
Above
Yeah.
Earth's
What's
magnetosphere?
above? Yeah. What's above that shield? What's the material? I just want to know.
The magnetosphere extends to infinity, but it weakens as you move away from Earth. The force field is weaker, just like the magnet on the fridge. The further it is from the fridge, the weaker it becomes. And you can tell it becomes very weak very quickly. It's the square law. So it weakens quicker than linear, much quicker.
Okay, but what's above the
Mhm.
atmosphere? Because I'm claiming we never left the atmosphere. I can prove that. Like I can prove it
We never
in some
left
other
the
ways, but
atmosphere. There's plenty of people that built very cheap rockets that left the atmosphere. It's actually very
yeah,
easy to
let's
leave. Mhm.
okay. Let's establish an limit because they like to use space a lot, right? Because space is a broad term, but where's outer space? Because that's essentially what you guys are claiming. You went to outer space.
Outer space, as far as I know, is above Earth's orbit. It's like close, like when you get already close to the moon, that's already outer space.
The moon. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. Uh,
What do you mean you guess so? What do you
I
get?
mean, like, there's the exosphere is the outer limit, right?
I never heard of the
Of the
exosphere.
layers.
I don't know what the exosphere is. What?
Well, it's the
What?
outer limit of the
But
atmosphere.
hold on, look,
But
you said no one has left the atmosphere, but you can go on YouTube right now and you can see videos of people who built homemade rockets that left the atmosphere. There's YouTube videos that I've
wait,
watched. Yeah,
could you let me what? A rocket leaving the atmosphere? What
yeah.
the? That's crazy.
No,
No, I don't believe that.
and it's not even expensive. You can probably build one, for maybe a few
Right?
$100s, maybe a few thousands of dollars. Let me find you one. Hold on.
Right. Okay. Here, I
Mhm.
have a rocket right here. It
Where?
launched in Black Desert, Nevada. Hold on, let me.
All right. So
Right here.
homemade rocket
Well, this
leaves at
you can never make a homemade rocket, man. Like, where's his home? Does he live in some kind of like garage or like?
10 homemade space rockets that made it into space. There you go.
Saying it doesn't make it real though. I'm gonna wait for the evidence.
Wait, what? What did you say?
I said saying it doesn't make it real. But yeah, I'll wait till you provide.
Saying it doesn't make it real? All right.
Right.
What would convince you that this is real? That this I don't
Okay,
know
let's
what.
see.
Oh, so if you see it in a video, then it's real?
Oh, I mean,
No. All right. So what would convince
I can
you?
look at that. I just need to vent. Oh, it convinced me. I don't know. I go outside right now, and I don't feel that like I'm rushing through space. Right.
The introduction of rockets opened mankind to the beauty.
Anyway, so there you go. These are homemade rockets that made it to space.
Okay. Well, I have a Go launch rocket that I sent you.
You have a what?
I don't see much. I don't see much. I have a rocket with an actual GoPro attached to it. I sent it in the video.
Oh, okay, 1 second. You sent
I
you
just
s-
linked it. I
you
mean, I'm
just
looking right now. Here.
I don't see it. You didn't send anything. That's
Isn't it in
mine.
VC chat? Oh no, above that.
Oh, before that? Go
Before that.
fast rocket launch Black Rock. Yeah, maybe that too. Yeah, there's
Shows the footage is more raw. Well, I mean, I see some footage here. I'm looking. It looks pretty flat, but
looks pretty flat. You mean Earth looks flat? What do you mean?
I don't know. It's spinning. I see this. I don't know. Like, right? I just don't. It's not the footage is not raw enough for me. I like raw stuff. All
The
about the raw.
footage is not raw enough for you?
I mean, it's reporting on it, right? So it's like secondhand knowledge. Which one?
Secondhand knowledge. All right. What kind of
Bad. Yeah,
evidence are
you're
you
right.
looking for? If that's not good enough, then what evidence will convince you? That's the question.
Okay, here. You know that rocket launch I sent you?
Yeah, I'm looking at it, sure.
Right. Okay. At 7:00, you get to see. You're gonna see the moon in the sky
All
at
right.
some point.
At
Let me know if you see it.
7,
No, or just. I mean, if you're just looking at it, you'll eventually see it.
I see this.
What is the rocket hitting? It hit something at F. Yeah, at 440. What stops? Like, what is stopping that rocket? What happened?
At 440. 3, 4. All right. This is 440. Maybe it hit the atmosphere. Maybe. No, it didn't. So it was spinning. So what they do is, they want to stop the spin. They just let go of.
They didn't want to let the spin though. It just stopped abruptly.
Right. There's a technique that they use in spacecrafts. They just
Right.
let.
Look. Okay. And you see the moon right there. Right then and there, you see the moon.
What's your point?
At 5:02.
But what's your point? So where do they see the moon?
The point. Well, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the moon is observed in this video,
So what? What's
and
your point?
I did the calculations at 7:32. Okay, never mind. I can't really use that as evidence. But yes, like in Australia, that moon was in Australia, and on a globe, like, isn't Australia perpendicular?
I don't understand what.
uh,
What are you trying to say?
Australia is below. Australia is below the ball, right?
Yeah, it's on the southern hemisphere, as they call it.
I mean, yeah, exactly. It's isn't it the opposite of us? Okay.
I mean, we're at.
And,
I mean, I'm in New York City. I don't know where you are. So New York City, the United States, is in the northern hemisphere of the Earth. Yeah.
Well, anyways, we see the
Yeah.
moon there, and it was in Australia. It was local in Australia.
I don't understand what you're saying.
We observed the moon in Australia from Nevada.
We observed the moon in a. What's your point? I
That
don't
video.
understand your point. What's your point? Like, make a claim and then support it with evidence. What's your claim and then what's? But first, what's your claim? What are you trying to claim?
If the moon is appearing local in Australia, which is below the globe, and
If the
we're
moon, I
close
don't
to the
understand. No, make your claim. What's your claim? You
Right.
claim that what?
I claim that the moon shouldn't be visible.
Okay, you claim that the moon should not be visible. Why not? Why? I mean, the moon, the way it works is, the moon rotates around Earth every 30 days, every month. It completes a full cycle around the Earth.
Right, but I'm
So,
talking about the given location on that specific time.
what is that specific? You know what day of the month it
Yeah,
was?
the launch,
Mhm.
yeah, the launch was in 2014 July,
All right.
and
What day?
the 14th. It was at 7:32 a.m. So
Okay.
it would have made it. It would
Where
have made
should
it
where
the
should the
15th of
moon?
July.
So you're
Australia at
saying the
1:35
moon?
a.m.
You're saying the moon is not where it should be?
Well, I mean, I'm saying it should. Yeah, I mean,
So
it's
where
there
should?
for a reason, right? But
Well, it's
if it's
there for a
below the
reason.
globe, if it's local, I mean, if it's, I'm just saying I can't. If it's local in Australia and Australia is
Wait
below
a
the
minute. Wait.
globe, like there's no.
Wait. You're losing me. Hold on. You're saying. Let me ask you this. Where did? So you calculated that the moon should be where? Where did you predict? Where are you saying the moon should be on that day?
It's local in Australia.
It should be local on Australia, and what you're saying is it's in Nevada.
It's observable from Nevada. It's not in Nevada.
But it's observable as you leave Earth. So you're looking
Well, right. Well, do you see how small we are compared to Earth? Like,
how small we are compared to Earth. Okay.
right. So us, I mean, you see Neil deGrasse Tyson like comparing it, and like
But you see
that still
you
wouldn't be high
see
enough
you
for
see
us
the
to
moon
like.
you see the moon over the horizon. I mean you just went into space and you're looking over the horizon that cannot be seen from the Earth, from ground level. Now that you're so high,
Well, we're still in we're still in space.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
where's outer space? Where do you?
What? But okay. What? You're
No,
talking
no,
about
you're
the
right. Yeah, my
moon.
bad.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the moon.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, I'm
talking
talking about the moon, right?
yeah. So I don't even see. I mean, even if you're right that the moon should be over Australia, that's fine. I mean, I don't see the
I
problem.
mean, it is over Australia, right? So we're looking at it, but it's
Look,
over Australia.
Nevada is not that far from Australia.
Let's see. I have a map. It's completely like the opposite
I don't think it's completely the
on the
opposite.
globe.
Let me
On the globe.
see. Google Maps.
You might as well do Google Earth. Google Earth.
I mean, it's like okay, it's not that close. But look, if you fly, look, I'm looking at Google Maps. Let me make
Right.
an image of this.
Google Earth would probably give you a bit more better perspective.
Right. Let me take let me take a snapshot of this map. A snapshot of this map. 1 second, please. My computer is really slow. I don't know why. Here is a snapshot. Let me paste it in our over here. All right, we're good. So now, okay, so let me open it. Okay. So as you are in Nevada, and you fly higher and higher, you can see Australia, right? I mean, maybe you cannot see Australia, but let's say the moon is, what you're saying is the moon is above Australia?
Here, I don't think your
Mhm.
screenshot's good for this discussion.
So you have a
I'll
better
provide another
screenshot?
one.
But I have to
Yeah.
finish. I have to finish in 3 minutes.
All right, here.
Okay. So you're saying, right? So I mean, I don't see the problem. I mean, as you go into space, you can see better and better over the horizon, and you can see what is. You can
Well,
almost see Australia from Nevada if you go to space. You can almost see it, but certainly you can see something that is over Australia. When as you get further from Earth, you can see more. Earth is obstructing. Like right now, Earth. You could say that at that time when you were standing on Earth, so Earth was obstructing the moon because the moon was over Australia, and that's like you had to look down. But
right.
Earth is
The
obstructing.
moon appeared like, you know how you go outside and sometimes you observe a full moon? That's how the Australians were looking at it, you know, it was
Fine,
local.
fine, but
So
okay, fine, but look,
now how did we go? Remember the rocket hit something. Why isn't there like isn't really
look, you're
through the layers?
skipping between questions, and we're not finishing any one question. So we're talking about how the moon can be over Australia, but actually as you leave Earth, you should be able to see it because Earth is obstructing less. It's called occluding. Earth is occluding less and less of the universe as you get away from it, right? When you really travel away from Earth, Earth is just a dot.
They didn't go very high, right? How high would you say they went there?
I think they probably went 100 kilometers or something to leave the atmosphere. Is it 100 kilometers or something? I think it's about 100 kilometers. I don't know. Whatever it is, I mean, they left the atmosphere. You saw they left the atmosphere.
It stopped. Yeah, it got obstructed. They went. Yeah, it says 72 miles. You're right. 160.
Yeah. So okay, look. So that's one thing. Now, how did it stop? Usually, what they do with rockets is they spin them. You want
But they
the.
didn't.
Let me
Right, but
finish.
you try to go as high as you can, right? You're not stopping any. I know you're gonna probably say yo-yo D-spin, but like
I don't know what you
this
just
is
said. I don't know what is yo-yo B
anyways,
spin.
continue. All right, continue.
As a rock, I mean, you're asking why did it stop spinning or why did it stop?
Well, I mean, ultimately, I'm asking why are we seeing the moon from 116 kilometers up from
I
the
don't see
surface
the
of Earth?
problem. I said as you move away from Earth, Earth is occluding less of the universe. So you expect to see more, and including the moon. I don't see the issue.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
tell me where I'm wrong. Like, let's
We
say,
can agree to disagree.
no, we can't.
I just
We
because I'm
cannot. We
looking at
cannot agree to
what.
disagree. This is. We have to agree. Either you convince. Otherwise, we're not debating. If you
Okay.
agree to disagree, that's. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, explain to me.
I
Like
just, me too. I don't understand the angles. Like,
here, look,
can you
look. I'm
it's
putting.
phenomena, right? It's phenomena.
Okay, I'm
It's hard to
putting.
explain phenomena.
Okay, I'm putting my hand in front of my eye, so my eye cannot see anything because my hand is occluding the universe from my eye. Right? Do you understand
Yes.
that?
Yes. Yes.
Now, as I move my hand away from my eye, the hand occludes less and less of the universe. Do you understand that?
Mm, yeah, I understand that. But I'm
So the
saying,
same thing for the Earth. When you right now, I'm standing on Earth, so Earth is occluding half of the universe. Right? I can look up into the sky, I see half the universe, but when I look down, Earth is occluding half of the universe. Right? Yes or no?
I agree with that.
Let me
But if
finish.
Earth is a ball,
Doesn't matter. I don't care that it's a ball right now. So Earth
it
is
has a radius though.
it's
Okay.
I don't care. Earth is occluding half of the universe below me. As I rise up further and further, I move away from Earth. Earth is occluding less and less of the universe. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree with that.
Okay. Now let's say the moon is not exactly under my feet, but it's a little bit. Earth is occluding the moon, but it's on. It's not exactly under my feet. It's also to the side.
Yeah.
So as I
That makes.
move away from Earth, I see more and more of the universe, including the moon. So I don't see the issue. But I gotta go this time.
Okay. And no, that was a good argument.
Oh,
You don't
thanks.
see the issue, but I see a lot of issues. But
But at least
it's,
look, we can go one by one. Like
yeah, no, yeah,
we
yeah,
can
you're right. But you have to go. But yeah, we'll meet
yeah.
again.
Yeah, sure. It was a
Good
good
debating.
discussion. Yeah, thank you so much. See you around. Bye bye.
See you around.
All right, that was very interesting. Oh, Javier. Oh, there's a lot of people.
All
So
right, can you hear me, Slave?
Yes. Wait, let me just first. Oh, wait, how are you, Skinny Juan? I guess.
Good, good. Yep, I sent you a message on Instagram saying good morning.
Mm-hmm.
That you didn't have the StreamYard link posted, but you responded here. Okay.
Right. Yeah, as far as I can tell, I posted it earlier today. Good morning, Dave. Just woke up. Hey, you haven't? Yeah. Wait, I. Yeah. So let me just go through the comments. Javier says, "Hey, Skinny Juan, is this Juan Rivera?"
No.
No, you're not Juan Rivera. You are J-Rock.
Yep.
Javier says, I'm not a big fan of debates personally, so I don't stop by as much. I'm still a fan of Slave, though. That's very interesting that you're not a fan of debates. Very interesting. I love debates. I absolutely love debates. Oh, we have 6 people watching. Jesus, on a Saturday morning. Wow, you guys. I'm humbled. Uncomfortable Truth is with us. He says, we is life. And also he says, it's so boring. I'm sorry, I can't watch it. It's just so boring. I think he's referring to your video, Skinny Juan. Which I think, do you want to show it later?
Yeah, we could show it after you read all the comments.
Okay. So Uncomfortable says, all right. And Greg is here. Mateo is grasping for straws. Slave, any thoughts? I I'm thinking maybe I should ban Greg.
No,
I think
he
I
hasn't
should
done
ban
anything
him.
wrong to you, as far as I know. Or am I wrong?
Yeah, he was terrible. He was very terrible. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want his energy here. How do you ban hide user on this channel?
No,
Put user in timeout?
that's a lie, slave. Story
What?
lying. I was reading his latest comment. That's a live slave story comment. Story lying.
I don't know. Put hide I guess hide user on this channel is the best we can do.
Mr. Slave is
Alright.
lying to you. What are you lying to
Oh,
me about, slave?
alright. So that's why I don't want him here. I'm a little bit too busy to entertain nonsense. Let's continue reading the comment section. So what do we got? So Uncomfortable says, stop talking about me. We're not going to talk about me. That's ad hominem. Yeah, it's like people do this all the time when
We
they
got someone
lose.
spamming now.
We
Look at
got
the
someone
very end.
spamming. The very end.
Look at the very end.
Ratman. Yeah, Ratman. View deleted message. Whoever did it, they deleted their own message. Let me
Oh,
ban
I
them.
think Javier. I think your mod Javier got rid of the spammer.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. User's message will be hidden. Oh, thank you, Javier. You're the best in town. All right, stop. Yeah, stop talking about it. So, wait, your mic is buzzing my ears, Juan, skinny Juan. Let me just plug in the electricity. You gotta fix your mic, Juan. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's like zzz, it does this buzzing like a bee.
Okay.
Yeah. So people, wait. Maybe you should mute yourself. At least when you're not talking, Juan. I'll mute you. All right. So so what is going on is that when people lose a debate, what do you want them to do? They want to win. Naturally, people want to win because they think a debate is like a game. They view a debate as a game. I don't view a debate as a game. I try to get away from that because a debate is not just a game. It can be a game, it can be fun, but it's also a tool to sharpen your beliefs, to cleanse your beliefs, to see what you really believe, to know yourself. So, but a lot of people, a lot of the time, they don't view a debate like that. They view a debate like a tool to win, to become famous, to say, I'm the best debater. Like it's a competition. I don't view it as a competition. I try to avoid. I mean, naturally, it's very difficult because it's so instinctive in us to win. Like it's a competition, right? But it's not. It's not a competition. It's a war. So in a war, you want to win. It's not that type of war. It's not a war to win. It's a war to find out the truth. And it's very difficult to stay on target. So when people, anyway, when they lose, it's like a kid that throws a tantrum when they lose a game. Like they don't care. Right now they wanna destroy the evidence that they lost. That's why they flip the table. No, there's no evidence. You claim you won the game. Where's your evidence? You have no evidence. What, this mess on the floor? Yeah, that's not evidence that you won. So they break the rules. When they lose, they break the rules. Yeah. So they do ad hominem. So what I discovered is you gotta stop them dead in their tracks, because every inch that you give them in any logical fallacy can and will be used against you. Even a minute, they can ask you the most harmless question about yourself. How old are you? And that's it. They're gonna just talk about your age and then everything about you, or they're gonna ask you something. Wait, what time is it? What time zone is it for you? And that's it. They're gonna start debating you now on how you're wrong about that, because they want to flip the table. They don't want to continue the original discussion because they lost it. So they use all sorts of logical fallacies naturally. It's their natural instinct. So our job is to figure out that this is not so easy when someone is. You never expect a person during a debate to ask you, wait, what time is it in your time zone? You never expect them to be malintent. You're like,
Slave, are you aware that there's a lot of spam going on in your comments?
wait, but no, I was not aware. But isn't Javier? Jesus,
thought
the
so
guy,
too, but-
bro. The guy, bro, is my friend. Why would he be so upset? Hide user. I guess it's not the guy. It cannot be the guy, bro. Ayande, yeah, then Ayande will never behave this way. Hide user. It's weird that YouTube doesn't take care of it automatically. It's really weird at this point. You would think. Anyway, so yeah, it's a good day when we're being when this channel is being attacked. That's a good day on any given day. Anyway, yeah. So what I'm gonna mute you, Juan, because your mic is killing my ears. So stop talking about me. Yeah. So last night I had a debate and they switched the topic to me. Like I was debating a new point on my list of topics. The new point is that, let me show you, that Greta Thunberg is a terrorist. This is my new claim to fame. Greta Thunberg is an international terrorist. And you can go through this and, but I was having a debate with someone, and then he says, well, you're just saying that because you're a global warming denier. So of course you hate Greta. It's not that you think that Greta is an actual terrorist. It's just that you hate anyone who espouses global warming. So my response to that was ad hominem. So he said, "Yeah, but you really hate Greta. That's why you're here. You hate her because she supports global warming. Not you don't hate her because she's a terrorist." And I said, "Ad hominem," meaning you're referencing me. He said, "So what if I'm referencing?" I said, "Okay, it's a logical fallacy." So he said, "So what if it's a logical fallacy?" I said, "Let me explain to you the problem." So the explanation is as follows. This is why ad hominem doesn't make any sense. So in a debate, I am one of the sides. Every side of the debate is a lawyer that represents a position being debated. So imagine in court a lawyer talking, and then the other lawyer is going to say, "Wait, but that lawyer, everything he's saying, it's because he hates my client. He has a personal vendetta against my client." Well, obviously that's irrelevant. That might be true that the lawyer suing the other lawyer's client could hate him. It could be true, but so what? We're in court, and each lawyer has to prove his points. Maybe he has some emotional biases against whoever he's suing, or maybe for it doesn't matter. I mean, the judge doesn't care. The judge wants to hear what evidence the lawyer is going to bring forth. That's all. So it doesn't matter if I hate Greta and I'm a global warming denier and I'm fat and ugly, it has no bearing on my evidence that Greta Thunberg is an international terrorist by all definitions. By any definition, she is an international terrorist, and she should be tried and punished as an international terrorist. Definitely, this is my I prove my contention here. If you disagree, you can disprove my contention. If you claim that all I'm saying because I hate her, that doesn't mean what I'm saying is wrong. You gotta prove that what I'm saying is wrong, not that what I'm saying is out of spite. It doesn't matter why I'm saying it. So that's why ad hominem has to be ignored. And a lot of people they don't want to talk about the claims that people make. They want to, right, because they sense that they're losing. So these guys were sensing that they were losing the debate, that they saw that I have a good case that Greta Thunberg is a terrorist by every definition. So at that point they said, well, you just hate her. All right. So at that point, all I need to say basically is, well, that's a logical fallacy. And when one side commits logical fallacies, you can warn them once, twice. After a while, you gotta let them know. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, for now, you lost this debate. I'm not gonna waste my time. And never engage with a logical fallacy. Never, never, never. Because what are you doing? You already won. There's no point. You won the debate. You proved to be correct. They have no arguments. Their side rests. So you won. Done. They didn't prove you wrong. They just want to flip the table and switch the topic and talk about that you're a racist or a misogynist, with the list of ad hominems. They just want to they want to talk about anything except for the fact that they lost and that they have no argument. So when someone commits a logical fallacy, it's an indication that they know that they lost the debate, and all you need to do is just declare victory. But they're not going to let you. They're not going to let you talk. At that point, they're going to.
Slave, have you been keeping up with all your comments?
Is anything happening?
A lot.
What do you mean? Oh, you
Carrie
mean there's more?
Sontag is here. Mateo Marshall's in here. But
okay,
let's a figment.
Let me move on. All right, so that was we're not going. Okay, that's ad hominem. So yeah, uncomfortable says Greg Lurik and versus Ashley. Yeah, I don't care about any drama. I don't care. Uncomfortable. One of the great Manosphere wars. I don't care. Next. Slave has 6 slavomaniacs. Let us continue. So, Uncomfortable says Ashley is escalating the war by emasculating Greg Lurik in her video thumbnails. I don't care. I find it excruciatingly boring. I am a busy man. My time is valuable. I'm not going to waste my time with nonsense. I'm sorry. She's increasing the mockery in each iteration. I mean, this is as I predicted. I mean, everybody knows that the mob eats itself. They eat their own. You just let the zombies eat each other. You just, let them go. They'll eat each other, but honestly, I don't care. I mean, it's as TFM says, it's fine. It's fine. She's increasing the mockery in each iteration of the thumbnail in an attempt to draw Greg Lurik out to open battle. I don't even know what that means. Warband can't be stopped. Slave supports pedophilia. That's good. Wait, well, I guess it's hidden? I guess it was hidden by... I guess it was hidden? Who says that? The warband? So there's no warband. I guess. All right. Let us continue. So the warband has been banned as per its name. And a Yandy, right. And the guy Broski, right. And Javier, sorry, I'm here. Carrie Sontag, slave. Hey, Carrie, what's up? Yeah, of course you can hop anytime. Of course. What's you don't you just enter. I mean, that's why I publish the link. Slave would bang Ashley and Sarah. LOL. Never. I find them utterly unappealing sexually. Sorry. Carrie Sanders says Mr. Slave would not get a girlfriend like a rich and hot man like me. LOL. Would not get a girlfriend like a rich. I mean, I'm looking. Carrie Sanders actually wants a rich hot man like me. I don't care. Radical Coder gets pegged. Mr. Slave, can you please give me an autograph? I'm your biggest fan. Oh my god. I think this is a fake account. Someone has. I wouldn't be surprised that it's all Greg. Greg is using some tool to spam, to create quick accounts and spam. Because he was here just before it started. Oh, Radical Quarter Gets Pegged is a spammer. Oh, you can't see him, I guess. All right. All right. All right. It's a good day when we're being spammed. It's always a good day. I'm scrolling through the comments. It's major spam. I mean, this is spam attack. All right, Mateo. Greg is going to get a cease and desist letter from Ashley. Don't tell you all told you though. I don't care. Did I mention that I don't care? Yeah, I don't care. I honestly don't care. Also, Mateo, Greg is apparently harassing Ashley and she's getting the police involved. He used a data entry app that was illegal. I don't care. Ashley is the superior channel. I don't care. Though all history, I have long since forgotten about their existence. That's a fake Mateo, LOL. Oh, it's a fake Mateo? Okay. As long as it's not spamming. And Javier, say you should get one of those shows that has your most iconic lines, LOL. I don't know what tools. And I don't have iconic lines. I stopped using iconic lines. Alright, let's go watch Skinny Juan's video because I thought about it and I think it was a mistake not to show it yesterday. So let's show it today. The name of the channel is Skinny Juan.
Yep.
All right. Let's go find it.
Do you want to
Shared-
know how I came up with the name while you're looking for it?
Sure.
Okay, so I could not think of a name that hasn't already been taken. There it is. And I got the idea because there was a rapper whose name is Fat Joe, and he got famous with the name Fat Joe.
One second. Let me understand. Are you gonna show us Ashley? I mean Sarah?
They're just pictures.
All right. I mean, I'd rather not see their faces, but
It's for content. It's to get
Yeah.
people to see.
all right. Let's start from the beginning of time.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Are you at least 18 or older?
Yeah, I'm 18 plus. I'm 19.
You're 19? Okay. Okay, good. So anyways,
Yeah, I'm 19.
I just want to show you a couple pictures of some other guys, and I just want to have you tell me what you think from 1 to 10. So I'm going to start with this guy right here. Can you see this guy?
Yeah, 8. I'll give him 8 out of 10. Like,
An 8 out of 10? Okay, okay. And what about this guy right here?
yep. Maybe.
So in general, I don't want to see any of the face. I mean, for now, I'll entertain it, but in general, I don't want to see the faces of these people. just for anyone's if anyone cares. It's just that I mean these people at the end of the day for me right now are a complete waste of my time. To say the least. I mean, I'm not talking about PTSD, but at the very least, they're a waste of my time. Let's continue.
5 or 6? Yeah.
5 or 6?
I mean, it's not even. It's not a good photo of him. Anyway, I mean, the question is, what is his personality? I mean, that's for me. It's much more important. I mean, I think for women too.
Okay.
And also the body. I mean, so much is more important than the face. Face is like, I would say, maybe 5% of a person is his face. So much is his personality. I mean, you can be with someone and love them or hate them depending on the personality. Who cares? I don't care about the face. I mean, the face is maybe when you fap, the face is important, but when you actually interact with a person, it's the personality. Even a girl. A girl can have a beautiful personality or an ugly personality, and that would change how I feel about her, irrespective of her looks, especially the face. I mean, for me, a girl's body, her hips, and that area that's critical.
Okay, before you resume the video, can you highlight Javier's latest comment? I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not, but just thought it was like, huh, funny.
All right, Slave should. Okay, let's go. So, the uncomfortable truth, Mr. Slave, signature words, I don't care. This is utterly boring. Right. So, Skinny one is a resonantly. Resonantly?
Yeah, that's what I was confused.
Maybe he said it and Siri or whatever, the autotype, whatever, they misheard him. Attractive guy, but resonantly has a meaning. It's like it resonates.
Oh, resonates.
I think that's like the root.
Oh, he's not being sarcastic.
Not being sarcastic. You're a good. Of course, he's a good-looking guy, and he's got an amazing body. I mean.
Oh, thank you, Javier. Yeah, I'll take the compliment.
Yeah, I mean, Skinny Juan has an amazing body for sure. And he's a very handsome guy. I mean, he could easily be a movie star. He's got that
thank you.
reasonably attractive guy. Oh, reasonably, not resonantly. Yeah. Oh, reasonably. Yeah, sure, I agree. Let us continue.
All right.
You were 5 or 6. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm judging right now because of the face and not the actual person, right?
Yeah. We're just talking about like face ratings of.
Exactly, and that's what she's saying. We're talking about just the face, not the person.
Yep.
Not the person is much more complex and interesting. But the face is a parameter in the equation.
Okay. Yep.
What about this guy right here?
I guess an 8.
An 8?
An 8.
That was so fast. How could she tell so fast? That was Ganstar, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then this is the last picture I got. What do you think about this guy?
Oh, it looks for L.
A 10.
A 10? Okay. All right.
Yep.
That's it. All right.
I mean, it sounds like she's Indian, so maybe she... I mean, it depends on the girl. Some girls like white guys, some like black guys, some like every girl has her weak spot, what she likes. Some like them tall and dark, some like them short and fat. Like, I've seen that too. Because I follow very tall chicks. So there's one tall chick that she only dates very short guys because that's what she's attracted to. The shorter the better. Because she
I believe it. I've been with. I believe it. I've been with women. I've hooked up, been with women taller than me.
What's your tallest? What's the tallest chick?
I think she was 5'11", and I'm 5'7".
That's nice. Yeah, I've been with chicks taller than me. I love it. It's the best. It's the best. In the
What's been the
universe.
tallest that you've been with?
I can't say because then you would know how tall I am, which I don't
No,
want.
I don't think it would
disclose.
give it away. I mean, you could be 5'2", you could be 5'9", you could be 6'4". I don't think it would
I
give
don't
it.
want you to know. I might be 3 feet. I might be 1 foot. I might be
True.
20 feet. I don't want any information about me. This has never been disclosed. I'd rather leave it like that.
Okay. Okay.
Let's continue. Wait, let me just get this message on Discord. I heard something from Discord. Let me go see if there's anything interesting on Discord. That's not an interesting message. Nobody wants to fucking debate you, bruh. Wait, what server is this? This is the Echo Chamber. All right. So, what's his evidence for when people say this? What's their evidence? Like, what's your evidence? What is your evidence? I mean, he can claim that he doesn't want to. Let's continue with the comment section. Uncomfortable says skinny Jew Ann. That is very funny. And Uncomfortable says Javier. Yeah. Fascinating. Absolutely. Okay, let's continue. Wait, Javier says, remember when I asked you to make a Discord so we can talk, Mr. Slave, and you said no. Maybe I said no at the time because my Discord was I had issues with my Discord because of the phone, because you need the phone number and ask me for a phone. I only have one, but I have my actual personality, my actual person, and I have the fake Mr. Slave. So, but then I was able to figure out. Wait, I'm gonna mute you, Juan, for now. So I was able to figure it out. So now I have a Discord. So now you can become my Discord friend, and we could talk there all the time. Whenever you need me, just let me know. Like if you ping me on Discord, I get an email, so then I'll come by. All right, let's continue watching the video. Where's the video? Where is the video? There it is. Let me share. Continue.
All right, I'm gonna move on. You have a good day.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello. Hi, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up? You speak good English, fluent English?
Slow English, brother.
Fluent? Okay, so 1 to 10, what would you give this one?
10 and 4.
Oh, 4? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle has a pretty face, but the question is, what is her body like? Personality-wise, she's okay. I mean, she's not that bad. She's a part of the problem, but not the end of the world.
Next one.
10 of 10. 10 of 10.
Natalia is okay. She also betrayed me like everybody else, so I don't care.
10 of 10?
I've never seen her body, so I don't know what her, like hips and waist. I don't know what's going on there, so I don't have an opinion.
Yeah.
She has a full body. Next one.
Have you ever seen her body?
Full body, yeah. If you go to Alex's latest stories, him and her are standing next to each other doing like a demonstration. So yeah, I think we've all seen her full body in video.
When was this?
I think it was last week. Yeah, we could go over the videos after.
No, I'm not interested in Alex's content. So I'm gonna skip. It's not important. The point is, I don't know. For now, I don't know. Maybe I'll never know. Hopefully, I will never know. This is something I want to maintain. It's a knowability vis-a-vis me. Let's continue.
All right.
8. 10.
Yeah, Sarah's a real terrible person. One of the worst.
Of 10. 8.
8 of 10.
10 of 10.
Yeah, Malik is a terrible person. Absolutely.
Okay, last one.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah, Ashley is a terrible person. This is a fake photo. This is completely manufactured. She does not look like this in real life. She's far, far from this, like a different person.
God. Brother. Yeah, 10 of 10.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you show it's like a face app or something. That's not her.
Sexy.
10 of 10. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. I'll start with this one.
She's probably 6. Yeah, 6. She's 7. She's also 7.
Also 7.
She's 8.
She's an 8.
Yeah,
Show me
Malik.
from a little
Malik is pretty, but horrible personality, obviously.
far. She's 8. Yeah, she's 8 too.
An 8?
I mean, she's the prettiest of them all. Like, she's the prettiest.
This one right here, what would you give her? 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
It's
But Juan, let me ask you, why is this important for you? Why do you care?
Like I was saying before, this is for content. This is so like people in the community can, give me some initial reactions. Maybe
No, answer my question. Do you care? Are you doing this because you care? Do you care to hear what people answer about Michelle? How people rate Michelle? Do you care?
Well, everyone's got their, like you said a little bit ago, everyone's got their preferences and stuff. So, I mean,
Do you enjoy asking people how they rate Michelle? Are you curious? When you ask people, are you curious? Or are you doing it even though you're not curious? I mean, what's motivating you to make this content?
to get some views from the community.
That's not a good idea. I would not do that. You need to do you. You do you. You enjoy yourself. And whoever likes you will follow you. If you do the reverse, then then you're not having a good time. So what's the point? I mean, what are you going to do with all these views? It's not like at the end of the day, you have to be interesting. I mean, you have to expose yourself. You have to teach us who you are.
Oh, I will.
No, but you have to do what you enjoy. Not. It doesn't make any sense to just walk around. What do you think about her? What do you think about her? What do you think about her? Like, you're gonna ask 10 people, what do you think about Michelle? Why? I know what I think about Michelle. I think she has a pretty face, and I don't know what her body is like. I think she's way overweight. But even that doesn't matter. I honestly don't know what her bone structure is like because I need bone structure. I don't know anything about her body, basically. And her personality is she's not the worst of the bunch. So, but what's the point of just asking people to rate faces? It doesn't make any sense.
Ratings is probably not gonna be the only thing that I do. Like,
But you should do only what you enjoy. You should not do what you don't enjoy. The whole point of a stream, for me, is to take a break from work, have a good time, develop myself, develop my skills, but mainly have a good time. Mainly just take a break from life. It's like, it's one of those breaks. Like I go to the gym and I also stream. It's fun. That's the purpose. That's what I would recommend for you to do. Like don't try to make others happy. You have to make you happy. Make Skinny Juan happy. Anyway, let's continue. First of all, I want to read the comments. Juvier. Yeah, Skinny Juan has a nice face and nice body, but does he have a thigh gap though? Yeah, that's really important. LOL, Malik is a terrible person, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, just terrible. Awful, awful people. Yeah, the internet creates awful people. because I think it's because the internet selects for awful people. Awful people do well on the internet, especially on the YouTube. It's a place for awful people to shine. The more awful, the better. I think it's because humans we like looking at train wrecks. Right, when you drive, you don't care until you see the train wreck. When you see a train wreck, that's when everybody stops and looks. Everybody likes watching train wrecks. We're very curious, so we want to see train wrecks. So when we feel a person is a train wreck or is going to cause a train wreck, so we want the drama because we're curious about the drama. It's piquing our curiosity. So it's terrible people, I guess, who rise to the top in this scenario, because a normal person, a quiet person, a comfortable person, someone who is a get along, someone who is just normally happy, everything is okay, no drama, it's going to be very boring for the internet. So he's not not going to be selected for. So that's my opinion. Sorry about my voice. My voice is so bad. Let's continue.
All right.
No, but it is good content. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm kind of intrigued. It's sort of like a pastime. Oh, I see Ganstar was next. He was streaming with you. I see.
Yeah,
5
yeah.
maybe.
A 5? Okay.
No, she's maybe like 7.
7. And then I got this one.
This one also 5, bro.
5. Okay.
She's good. She's good.
So
Maybe 9.
A 9. Okay.
She's 8, bro. 8.
8. All right, sounds good.
To be continued. Subscribe. Stay tuned. That's very good. Very good.
Okay, so anyways, now that it's over, I was gonna address everything that you were saying, that that I should do what makes me happy, and yeah, true. But when I was looking at Ganstar's channel, for example, did you know that before he started doing, like, his calling people a fraud videos, he was doing himself. He was doing fitness videos. He was doing like language videos, but then those weren't getting any views. So then he had to, start calling people out, like calling people frauds, and that's when he started getting views and subscribers.
That's good. So you should do that too. You should find frauds and attack the frauds.
No,
Yeah, that's a good, but you have to be careful with that, because you can claim that everyone is a fraud. I'm a fraud. Everyone is a fraud. Who's not a fraud? So you can always claim, oh, like there's this one guy comes here, Man Dandon. He, like, one time I was laughing. I don't remember who I was streaming with. We were just laughing, and Man Dandon says fake laugh. So he's going to attack, like he would say I'm a fraud because I faked my laughter. So you got to be careful not to become Man Dandon, not to go overboard with calling people frauds. So, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, I don't like judging people. I think we're being too harsh. I don't
Here,
even judge
Mr.
Alex.
Slave, can I share my screen and show you, like, what kind of so, like, yeah, like I said, the face rating is just to get the ball rolling. But what I want to do is I want to, like, maybe tell people some funny some pickup lines, maybe show off my physique like Ganstar did in his videos. Can I present my screen to you?
I'll tell you the truth. I gotta go. I've
Oh.
been streaming for almost 2 hours, and I need to kill myself, so that's a problem. But we can continue tonight, 11 p.m. If you want, yeah, we can continue then.
All right, this has been an interesting stream. You've had a lot come at you, and you had Greg
Your
come over.
audio,
Ty
your
come
audio
in here.
is
A lot of
your audio,
visitors today.
your audio is collapsing. I barely understood what you said in the beginning, but yeah, it was good. It was relatively speaking, it was almost infinity. It was almost an infinity number of people. Can you believe it? I almost had infinity number of people. Do you think that's a true statement, by the way? Did I almost have infinity number of people on my stream today? Is it a
I
true?
didn't
Would you
count them
say it's
all.
a true? Wait, you need to count in order to say it was almost infinity? Can you count infinity?
No.
So when somebody says it's almost infinity, what is what number? Yeah, what's the answer? What's your answer? Like what number qualifies as almost
They
infinity?
just to
What?
me, when you say infinity number of people, to me it means like they just kept coming and they kept coming nonstop.
Well, infinity. What you're talking about is maybe a rate, but infinity means that there is an infinite number of people. So obviously, there's never infinity of anything in reality. There are no infinities in reality. But there's almost infinities. Give me an example of an almost infinite number. Can you think of a number that is almost infinite?
Probably
Let me
not.
let me ask you a question. Is a trillion almost infinite?
No.
Oh, okay. So that's interesting. You're saying a trillion is not almost. I would say that any number is almost infinite. Even zero is almost infinite, right? It's almost means less than. So is zero less than infinite? Yeah, I think so. I do think so. Anyway, Skinny Juan, thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna go kill myself, and I'll see you tonight. Okay.
All right, I will try. All right, then
Excellent.
we'll hopefully see you. Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of the day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.